What are you training for? What will you do with this strength? My answer to this question used to be simple. It's not so that I continue winning. I train so that I never lose again.
Innocent lives above all else, no matter the cost. Meet Sigrid. Sigrid may focus on defending, but her offense packs a serious punch in close quarters. Her high-capacity SMG, the D40C, is perfect for quick bursts at close range, while her S12 shotgun doles out heavy hits with high damage output at close and medium range. Sigrid's sticky Semtex grenades are great when backing the enemy into a corner, and her adrenaline shot comes in clutch with both a health and speed boost for a short duration. If you think offense is the best defense, you haven't seen Sigrid in action. Her ability, Ballistic Shield, gives Sigrid access to her shield for a short duration. With her powerful ballistic shield at her disposal, she can block all front-facing damage and even retaliate with her pistol. Her passive, Athletic, makes Sigrid immune to slows and increases her crouch movement speed. So, now that you know who has your back, tell me, are you ready to go rogue?
Calling to let you know the problem has been fixed. I'll hit you up for payment later. I'm enjoying myself right now.
Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. For the most delicate problems, we can put you in touch with a specialist, both revered and feared by the world's elite. Meet the Fixer. Much like his influence on the world stage, the Fixer's kit is focused on long-range control. His sniper rifle, Tyr, is well suited for long-range combat with a 4x scope and able to rapidly fire 2 shots before reloading. And while the long-range Deadeye marksman rifle lacks a scope, its larger clip size comes in a pinch when facing multiple enemies. The Fixer's cluster smoke keeps his whereabouts and identity hidden, and his C4 can make quick work of any naive enough to get in his way. The Fixer's traits are focused on maintaining control of the opposition. His ability, Thermal Vision, changes the Fixer's vision to thermal sight, allowing him to spot enemies around corners or through smoke. His passive, Shrapnel Rounds, damages enemies while slowing them for a short duration. Once the enemy is slowed, we've got a quick fix. Now that your mission's problems have a solution, Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. When a mission calls for literal firepower, it's time to bring the heat. Meet Scorch. Scorch's arsenal is all about lighting up the opposition. With a rapid-fire SMG and double-barrel shotgun at her disposal, her EMP grenades and incendiary grenades can disrupt and decimate foes in equal measure. But it's her prosthetic arm, Rosie, that packs the biggest punch. Scorch's ability, Overheat, causes both her firearms and melee attacks to set enemies on fire, while her passive Fireproof is self-explanatory. If you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Well, except for Scorch. Now that you're fired up for your next mission, tell me, are you ready to go rogue?
I want clean kills. Watch your lines of fire. No mistakes.
Rogue that's uncompromising as a leader and as a warrior. Meet Dahlia. Dahlia's loadout can be tuned either for long-range scenarios with her MXR marksman rifle, or for close-quarters combat with MM5's rapid-fire SMG, the Objection. Dahlia's grenades allow versatility for encounters, with smoke grenades to provide cover and frag grenades to clean up the opposing team. As our most decorated squad leader, Dahlia brings her team focus to the battlefield. Her ability, Danger Close, lets Dahlia link with a teammate for the round's duration, allowing her to immediately revive this ally when nearby. Dahlia's passive, Buddy System, inherits her linked ally's passive for the rest of the round. Sharing is caring. So, now that you've seen what blooms on the battlefield, tell me, are you ready to go Rise? Welcome to Rogue Company. Allow me to introduce you to a rogue that strikes from the shadows, Phantom. Trained from birth as an unparalleled sniper, Phantom's loadout is tuned for long-range engagements. Her sniper rifle and scoped DMR allow her to quickly and carefully take out foes from across the map. Phantom's sticky sensor allows her to reveal enemies in the field, while her grenades can clean up remaining foes. Phantom's long-range equipment is complemented by her ability, Nanosmoke, allowing her to deploy a special smoke grenade that reveals all enemies within its cloud. Finally, her passive, Grievous Wounds, delays an enemy's health regeneration when damaged by Phantom. Now that you've set your sights, tell me, are you ready to go rogue? Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. Equal parts free runner and social media celebrity, allow me to introduce Lancer. Lancer's arsenal is fast and flashy, specializing in close to mid-range combat. Complemented by smoke and surface-sticking Semtex grenades, she's ready for any scenario she may run into. Lancer's ability, Quick and Quiet, ups her movement speed, silences her footsteps, and prevents her from being revealed on enemy radar. With her passive, Elusive, Lancer reloads her current weapon anytime she dodge rolls. She may be a social media star, but good luck following her. So, now that you've caught up with Lancer, tell me, are you ready to go rogue? Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. Allow me to introduce you to the team's moral compass. Meet Trench. Trench's loadout is all about controlling the flow of the battle. He does so with heavy-hitting medium to long-range firearms, tear gas that covers a large area with choking toxic fumes, and an active protection system or APS to make it easier to stand your ground against enemy ordnance. Trench's crowd control hits the next level with his barbed wire grenade, which fills an area with coils of barbed wire that slow enemy movement. With Gadget Up, Trench gains an additional charge of all purchased gadgets, ensuring you always have something up your sleeve. So, now that you're in the trenches, Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. Allow me to introduce a rogue that's always one step ahead of his targets. Meet Dallas. Dallas's arsenal allows for high damage and versatility, with both automatic and lever action weaponry at his disposal. Plus, with EMP grenades to destroy enemy equipment and incendiaries for widespread damage, you'd be wise not to let Dallas track you down. Dallas lives up to his reputation as a world-class tracker with Target Finder, which reveals the nearest enemy to your entire team. Once you're locked in on your foe, Dallas's recharge restores his Target Finder ability after downing any enemy. Light him up and knock him down. Now that you've got your sight set on Dallas, tell me, are you ready to go rogue? Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. Allow me to introduce you to one of the company's most reliable rogues. Meet Anvil. Anvil's arsenal is up close and personal, outfitted with short to medium range weapons tuned to dole out heavy hits. Anvil comes with C4 at the ready for massive destruction, and his APS destroys any enemy projectiles that come within range. Anvil lays the hammer down with heavy defense. Barricade allows him to deploy a, barricade, protecting himself and his team and stopping the enemy in their tracks. Finally, his immunity protects him from disorienting effects, keeping him focused and in the fight. So, now that we've hammered out Anvil's specs, tell me, are you ready to go rogue? Secure Client Communication Initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Our desperate measure is Dima. Quick to crack jokes and crack skulls, most see Dima as unhinged. They're not wrong. Dima's arsenal is all about widespread destruction. Dima is ready and willing to clean up the enemy with multiple mid-range rifle options. His EMPs destroy enemy gadgets, while his grenades leave few safe places for an enemy to hide. The MIRV launcher allows Dima to launch a devastating cluster of grenades that levels the playing field. And with Burned, any enemies downed by Dima will be seen by his team for a brief period of time. Now that you've been introduced to your last resort, tell me, are you ready to go rogue? Secure client communication initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. When a mission calls for speed and stealth, it's time to turn to Ronin. Even when she isn't on two wheels, speed fuels Ronin. Outfitted with automatic weapons, Ronin is about efficiently dealing with the opposition. Complemented by smoke and frag grenades, she can deal with her foes as quickly as she disappears from sight. Ronin is all about getting the drop on the opposition. Ballistic Knife can stick to any surface, detonating when foes are near, while Underground ensures that Ronin never appears on the enemy radar. Slow and steady doesn't win the race. Ronin does. So, now that you're caught up with Ronin, tell me, are you ready to go rogue? Secure client communication initialized. Welcome to Rogue Company. Allow me to introduce you to Rogue Company's guardian angel. Meet Saint. Saint comes prepared for mid to long-range combat scenarios, allowing him to get in the action or provide covering fire for his crew. His smoke grenades allow his team to make a quick exit, plus he can cover their rear with deadly trip mines. Saint is here to help bring his allies back from the brink. With his revive drone, Saint can pick up any teammate from afar. Combine this with Saint's passive medical expertise, and he'll receive a significant heal upon completing a revive, bringing his allies back into the fray with near full HP. Now that you've been patient and met Saint,